Good evening, everyone. FullHavoc here. We are going to play. We are English Hard. We are going to play for a bit. I've got family coming to visit, so I started a bit early, and I'm not sure how long I will be on. So I'm just going to keep an ear out. Once they arrive, we are going to call it. There will not be a stream tomorrow, as family will still be here. So yeah, we'll just do the one and done this weekend. But I hope everyone had a lovely week. I might have a friend come and join me in game in a little bit, but we'll see how that pans out. This is probably going to be 15-20 minutes, so who knows? Let's see, just waiting to confirm. There's the game audio. All right, should be pretty good to go. Just running around doing some cleaning and stuff, so I'm all like warm and sweaty, so. IEMs don't produce a whole lot of ear warmth, which is very nice. I think I'm just going to pick up with my Warlock. Did a couple of the Vanguard things the other night, the strikes, just for the Pinnacle. As you know, we work into the new season, want to make sure that my lovely Warlock is geared and ready to go for whatever content might be on its way. So yeah, I'm going to hit up the tower, pick up some stuff. I think while I wait for my buddy to join, I will try some Crucible. I've not touched Crucible since the season dropped Tuesday afternoon, so very curious to see what things are like now. Oh, well, it might be later than I thought, but that is all right. Send that over to my wife so that she is informed as to what is happening. Alright, what do we got? Apparently I've got some stuff in my postmaster. What you got for me?
Right now.
Blues. That might actually be high. I'm pretty sure I have a 1320, so I'm just going to scrap that. Let's see, where is... Nope, not high. Low. Or equal, rather, so that can go away. Just see if Banshee's got anything useful for us.
Just a second.
Let's get you back out there.
Let's get us back out there, indeed. Trace and... I think I looked at all those already. Alright. Oh, that's right, I'm still in. I would like to Icar stash all over the world, please, even though it got nerfed and is not quite as effective as it used to be. I still enjoy it greatly.
Another hero of the tower.
Matches, solar, perfect, super.
This was made
More matches.
Be safe out there, Guardian.
Alright. Let's dive straight in and see what... Oh, damn, see what I got here. Just gonna leave those in there for a time in which I need them.
Tell me, you don't fear
seem to
Vanguard
always run out of all
operations?
those.
Do you fear the Crucible?
Alright. I don't fear the Crucible, but I am afraid of what the Crucible could do to me. My soul. That's pretty cool looking. Still think I'm a fan of the Hunt one. That one just looks cool. Not that it means much of anything, but hey, why not? Did dive so far just to see it. I'm gonna do my part to get the clan thing up. I don't want to click all those. I don't want to click all those right now either. So I realized something. I know Destiny suffers from, if you have a really high polling rate set on your mouse, it'll actually negatively affect your frame rate. I'm hoping that Battle Eye will affect it as well, because it's doing additional processing. I'm hoping dialing back the mouse, which I totally forgot about, will help with frames as well. So I think we're going to kind of run leveled with where we were before, between the mouse thing costing frames previously, and then now Battle Eye costing frames now.
Take those zones and hold
we'll
them
see.
to your last breath.
It's pretty okay. Yep, so Icarus Dash now... I forget, I think it goes a little farther, but you only get one before you have to deal with the
Zone A
cooldown.
captured.
Let's see,
Enemy
watching
claims
radar,
Zone C.
what can we see? Still very much a dad-centric pulse rifle build, but you know what? That is okay. We are a dad, both literally and in-game. Oh, and we're very bad at our key presses. Of course that. Yeah, just walked right into that. Didn't even bother with trying to be in cover. Just yoked myself forward into death, as is the way. Forget everything that, everything that I'm trying to get done. My cough has been getting a lot better, but I was also on the phone pretty much all day today, so that probably isn't gonna help anything.
Enemy has zone advantage.
All right, we gotta focus up, I think.
Zone C captured. Zone
Sit up
advantage is
straight.
yours.
Get our posture. That. I think I took off fastball for the pulse rifle mod, so I want fastball back. I think I had anything else on here. I haven't actually looked at many of these as of late. I should probably play with those at some point, but I have not yet. Whoop.
Zone C lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Get situated here. Got distracted by fastball for a second there. Speaking of, yeah, that's the trajectory we want. Although I still threw it way high. Whatever. Don't need that special, so I'm gonna leave it for someone else.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Alright. Definitely needing the warm-up that I'm should have committed to. Do that easily. Oop. I think you got him. Yep, you can hear it. Oh, shatter dive. I hate it. Needs a more aggressive cooldown or something. Hit from the left too. Not great, not great. I'm not playing particularly well.
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage. Zone C lost. Your enemy has a power play. You captured Zone A. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. I can feel that in my bones!
Ah, that thing needs more flinch or something. I have high cal on this pulse. I feel like when I'm tapping him in the head, he should not be able to hit me still. I don't know if that's the thing with aim assist or what, but... See, that was just clean hits.
Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
I want that. Pretty sure that was the guy with golden guns, so we're gonna stay the heck away from that. Surely he must be out by now, though.
Five minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on.
Oh shit. Ooh, way too high. Alright.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Apparently my brain is not ready for fastball. Maybe I didn't have fastball on before. Yeah, that's what's screwing with me. Where's that? My brain went hunter there and I was trying to dodge. That's one problem with switching between classes too often. Sometimes your brain just wants to do a thing.
Zone C captured. That's a power play. You took them, now hold them.
There we go. See, that's the one I'm talking about. That should be flinched. I don't know why I switched up to there.
Enemy has
I felt like
advantage.
3 teammates just came from this location and it's
3 minutes. Hold
Guys, what you
strong,
doing?
and this battle is yours. You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage. You're nearly there. Fight on and claim victory.
special mistake.
Zone C captured. That's a power play. You took them, now hold them.
God, there's so many of them. Never gonna live, yeah. I did not expect
Victory well
all 3 to peak
executed.
at the same time. My body was not ready, my brain was not ready. My double-digit IQ was not ready.
Your victory gives the city hope.
Single
guys.
digit? I don't even know how many digits an IQ is supposed to have. I'm sure whatever it is, I have much less than that. Range. Wow, that's that's not a terrible. What are you? A 600 RPM? Okay. I kind of want to try that actually. Hold on to that for a minute. 18. That's the highest I got. All right. God, now I can't complain about getting blues because they're actually effective for a little while. Kind of a shame. One of the things I'm thinking about trying is maybe next time, for next stream, just not have any background music. I am getting copyright, well, content warnings on a lot of the videos that I upload. They're even though I'm trying to use copyright-free music, I'm still seeing that some of them are claimed in some countries or something like that. So I'm wondering if maybe it'd be just simpler just to not have background music in the stream and just, you know, everyone's got their own music styles. I don't know if it's worth me dictating music in the background. Plus, that would open me up to actually listen to music I would like to listen to that is not copyrighted, or that is copyrighted, rather copywritten. Yeah, I don't know. Something I'm thinking about. I don't know how valuable the background music is in reality. I'm guessing probably not that much. Most people are smart enough to be able to queue up their own music if they want to.
Control.
That's something I'll think about.
Take those zones and hold them to your last breath.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna push
You captured
B.
Zone C. Enemy claims
So I've
Zone
got
A.
weapons that will work for that. Although I imagine there's gonna be like 6 lens drivers just pointed straight at B for the same reason. My teammate saved my life. Neutro. Much appreciated. Okay, looks like we're taking B, or in the process of taking B, rather. I don't know.
You have zone advantage.
Oh! Okay, hi.
Zone B lost.
Hello. Can I? Okay, play the game or read. Don't do both. Jeez. I think that's a question for another evening. So we've got a strong hold on B, unfortunately.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Oh, nice. Got me there. Strayed a little too far from cover from that angle. More concerned with the angle closer to B. Not a wise choice on my part. You are close. I'm going to suffer.
Zone B lost.
Crouchy boy behind the corner. I don't love it. I don't love it. Ooh. Boink. Hello. How are you today? Nice. You are very quiet for some reason. Oh, well, that would do it. So I'm just second game in Crucible, trying desperately to feel like I'm good at the game still. Problem is, I never was to begin with, so why would you rush me? Surely you must know I'm a Destiny player. I always have a shotgun equipped.
What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing.
Did you actually read the full plans that I sent over? Their trials bullet points. Oh, too much reading. All right.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Yep. Yeah, I think because since they pushed out trials, they wanted to have something. That's very much an assumption on my part. I don't know if that's factual or not. But I wouldn't be surprised if... Ooh, no, that's a golden gun. I don't want it. I'm sorry, you're just a little too quiet. What was that? Opinion on what? You know, I haven't gone up against it a huge amount, but I have been running a high-impact pulse, and I do feel like I am being hit through me headshotting them a lot more often than seems reasonable. So I don't know if there's some weird delay with flinch where it's just aim assisting it to your face for some reason, but it does feel like I'm dying to it way more often than I should be given what I have equipped. I almost wonder if there's a bug with it where it's not responding to flinch for some reason.
5 minutes.
Yeah, let me ask you a question just because I'm curious. You still there? So, if you were watching a Twitch stream, would you want the Twitch stream to have background music, or would you rather play your own music? You think? Okay. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth all the content claims that I have to deal with when I'm trying to upload.
Down.
Oh, I knew there was someone over in that corner, damn it. Should have trusted my gut. Chucked a nade over there.
Three minutes.
Alright. I did get a text from my dad. He said he's thinking it seems like it'll probably be around 8:30, so I got a lot more time than I thought. I was actually like rushing to get everything going. Like cleaning after work to make sure he was ready for when he got here, and then like still trying to have time to get everything else done and then start the stream early because I wasn't sure when he was going to get here. All I knew is he was like, oh, I probably won't be able to see, you know, your son tonight because he'll be in bed. So I just knew it would be after his bedtime, but that's a very broad window. Like the entire night is after his bedtime. So you pretty much narrowed it down to 12 hours. Because technically it's after his bedtime until he wakes up, and then it's before his bedtime. Okay, it's there. That answers that question. Whoop. Like, I hear the golden gun, I'm like, alright, where is it? And then I see it flash from the other side of the screen. I'm like, okay, it's that way. He pretty much. It's my eyebrows, no. Ah, one more burst. What was that?
1 minute.
Oh, God damn. Because why not? What are you doing, by the way?
30 seconds remaining.
Getting your what? Ah.
You shut the enemy down. They've almost won. 10 seconds.
Is your mic still away from your face? Can you remedy that? Because it is it's incredibly hard to hear you.
Trust lost.
I could, but then if you put your mic down, you're just gonna blow out my ears.
You've got to hold those zones. Maybe next time, Guardian.
Speak. Okay, yeah, just give me a warning. That works. So sorry, you said you're trying to get your nothing manacles? Okay, new exotic, right? Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Alright, how many more of these do I have to do? I think just one. Yeah, there we go, one more. Just gonna try and get my pinnacles, get my light level up. So that I can immediately stop thinking about light level. I'm just working towards pinnacles. Are you gonna hop in? You're really quiet too. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's me. Set to 100. That's set to 100. I don't know. Fucker's just really quiet.
You my bunny, I'm your clock. From now to eternity, I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything.
Control.
When I hold you with my arm. The key to my treasure, whatever's the weather. Day up and
All you need is lucky pants. They're very broken right now. I imagine those will be disabled shortly.
Yours if you fight for them, Guardian. Enemy claimed Zone C. Zone A
Damn.
captured.
Oh, the entire team is there. Okay.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Is there a limit to the number of dodges? That poor guy keeps trying it.
Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone B lost.
Works too.
Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Oh, heavy occurred. Alright.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
It's not like there's a wrong answer.
Zone A captured. You have advantage.
Where that guy was looking, but it certainly wasn't my way.
Shut
There
the
we go.
enemy down. Zone C lost. Enemy has zone advantage. Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Once again, not a hunter, cannot dodge.
Zone C captured. Power play.
Oh,
Keep
I
the
can't believe that
pressure
didn't
on.
kill him. Damn. Bummer. Reload.
Zone A lost.
I can't believe it didn't reload.
Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage. It's a power play. Get those zones back. I love it.
That was a fairly poor display.
Zone A captured. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. 5 minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on. Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Oh my god,
C
that's so many red
captured.
glares.
You have
I
advantage.
don't like it.
Zone B lost. Your enemy can't kill if they're dead. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Oh, nice. Ooh. There you go. Oh, that was interesting targeting. Thank you, game. I definitely didn't want to throw my, fucking solar melee shit at the person I was aimed at. I definitely wanted to be aimed at the ground all of a sudden. Someone happened to be passing underneath me.
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. You're almost there. 3 minutes. Hold strong, and this battle is yours. Zone A lost. They have advantage. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage. Sound tactics bring victory. You're a wall around those
Right,
zones.
what else we got to do?
Take that iron will beyond the crucible.
Solo. I was gonna do solo comp for the powerful. Although I could do group comp if you guys want to join. I just want to do the few wins that I can get the pinnacle, and then probably do some nightfalls or something. What are you in the mood for? I'll do whatever. That was just my plan. All right. Do you want to do that in comp? All right. I will help you with this. Because you asked so nicely, and because you're so handsome. Let's see. Did I do any quests? Apparently I did. Perfect, you can help me. Oh. There. Small fire team XP boost. Oh, really? Legendary shards. Oh, season pass. Should probably collect the Lorenz driver at some point, but I get it. It's good. Whatever. Moving on. That is cool looking. Ah, that is such a cool looking one. The weapon designs in the last 2 seasons have been so good. I didn't actually look at what I got here. Lead from gold sucks. Okay. So let's see, what did you get anyway? Inspect. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be...
Mayhem.
Jesus. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty nasty. Wow. I don't know how you could possibly get a better roll. I guess. What was the total? Still though, that's not amazing, but that's still solid. Like, that's nothing to cry about. How much did I give you? Many.
I love it.
I know, but I'm having fun. Come on. Maybe, well, the bolts have some RNG, so I'm assuming one of the bolts didn't hit me. Even that, the charged one didn't seem to kill me any faster than the regular one did. There we go. Maybe it doesn't stack. Yeah, that didn't do much. Maybe the charge doesn't stack. Yeah, there we go. Charging seems to be less consistent. Hang on, hang on. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Oh! That was good. Yeah. Dude, look at my roll. Yeah. See what I'm on about now? I mean, is it godly? No, but it's damn good. I think I have a few of these. I gotta, oh god, that reminds me. I desperately need to clear out my vault. It's so full. It's a problem. Let's see. Last I checked, I had like 8 slots free. So what are we doing? Okay, I already did the, already got my pinnacle from there. Oh, I have 7 slots free in my vault. Bungie, please give us more vault space. No, I didn't actually. Do they need to drop or are they just there? Oh, you know what? I think I did see one of these drop. Hang on. Yeah, because I got one for strength. I think. Yeah, there we go. Strength armor. I saw it drop, it just didn't quite click. Armor pieces with random stats you acquire will have a guaranteed minimum of 10 strength.
Control.
And are more likely to drop with higher strength. That's pretty cool. Vex mixed a class. I hate you. I know. I gotta start raining more. Or raining at all, for that matter.
Defend, Guardians.
Yeah, but you have to do those 3.
You captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone A. You have zone advantage.
Oh, no. The lunge. Lunging was a mistake.
Zone B lost.
Oh, damn. I was actually in the Icarus dash animation when he froze me.
Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Two for one. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Zone A lost.
Oh. Thought I had a little more damage into him.
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
Didn't have my eyes open for that one.
Zone
Jesus.
B lost.
Are we real? Oh wow. What happens when there's no trials?
Zone A lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. My mistake. I showed up in the wrong neighborhood.
They have the lead, but the match isn't over.
Oh, heavy. Damn it. Wasn't Super in PvP just the most entertaining thing to go up against and play with? Yeah, it's kind of a mood.
5 minutes.
Oh my god, no! The animation. There was no one there when I cast, and then like 2 people came around the corner.
Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. Zone
It's
B
a strat.
captured.
Didn't you know that this has been Battlefield 3 this entire time?
Zone B lost. It's a power play.
What is this guy?
Get those zones back. Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
Stuck in the corner. It hurts. Oh my god, he still has a heavy machine gun.
I've seen enough. I'm calling this one. Don't let your enemy take this without a fight. You're defeated. Fight again. Persistence is key.
Did they add
This war
skill-based
is a territory.
making to control?
One that you
I
can
feel like I'm
win.
not in my elo right now.
Fight another.
That is good. I don't think I need any more sweaty 5 stacks in my life.
Control.
We got the Scrub Lord with us. We're set. Carry confirmed.
No zones means no victory. Take them and
gonna push
crush
straight through
your
to B.
enemies. Enemy claimed Zone C. Zone A
That
captured.
guy had the same idea. And he got the shot off first. Damn. That guy's up in our business, my goodness. Shameful.
Enemy claimed Zone B. Enemy has advanced.
That's a frenzy. Just exist on the map for a little while and you will have damage buffs. Yeah. God, they are like right up in our business. Damn it. They are all over A. Are you... Listen, you realize it's 8-27 right now? Oof. We went from a literal 5-stack to an emotional 5-stack. I don't like it.
Zone A lost. Your enemy has a power play.
Surely not. No! I thought Rogue Warner would give me that little bit extra. Darn it. Very
Zone
smooth
C
movement
lost.
on that guy's
Your
part. Hold
enemy
on.
has a power play. Zone A captured.
Nice. What?
Zone C
No.
advantage.
They're probably better in PvE, I'd think.
Zone A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
Jesus. I feel like if you had, like, a team that was turtling really hard, you could probably clear out a couple of them with it, but I feel like in sixes, there's just too much happening all the time for you to make any real play with it.
Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
Oh, that's not far enough out, is it? It is, but no one's there now, of course. Made the other one uncomfortable.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Dude, you scary. How
Zone B lost.
did
They
Witherhoard
have
kill me
advantage.
there? Okay. Okay. We'll go with it. I'm just gonna go with I slipped and hit my head in the puddle of piss.
Remaining.
See, that time that makes sense.
I've seen enough. I'm calling this.
No, but I wanted the super.
That shut them down. Fight this loss and fight again. 3 opponents down. No, not this time. Controlling those zones is the only path to victory.
Well, there you go then. You don't want the, you didn't equip auto aim via Lorentz driver? Okay, I'm just gonna go solo queue comp then, get those wins. Or you know, whatever ends up happening there. The goal is wins. We'll see what actually... Oh, excuse me. Ah.
Survival. Every
Hopefully
death
this
will
isn't
cost
too
you,
sweaty.
Guardian. Fight smart. Three lives left. Last life. This is it. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. No more lives on your side. 1 minute. No more second chances. Fight to the finish. One enemy left. You smashed your enemies to dust. You're in the lead. Stay there. Three lives left.
Damn.
Last life. Your team out of lives. No one left to fight in your place. So fight. 1 minute left. Been knocked out. Your opponent's got the better of you. Match tied. There can be only one winner. Three lives left. Last life. You're out of lives. Fight on, just the
Freaking
same.
Crouch Lords.
One minute. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. "30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this." "10 seconds. Tiebreaker active. This is not the end. One opponent standing. You annihilated them. Round start. You're ahead. Three lives left. Last life. This is it. No lives left for your enemy. Destroy them. One minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. Your team's out of line. One opponent standing. Seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this. All opponents defeated.
Alright, sorry.
Victory is within
I'm not doing any
reach.
commentary because I'm focused.
Crush them.
I'm actually not doing the worst, sticking around mad little sad little wizard here. I feel like he's gonna get sniped if he goes that way. It works. That works quite well, it turns out. Let me take that orb. I'll spawn back there. And sure enough.
No lives left for your enemy. Destroy them. Minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. One opponent remains.
Boom. Okay. Well, that was a game.
All lives.
Oh no! The disappointment.
Total victory.
How did we do? So we won. I had one person on my team that was definitely better than I was. But I'm curious how well I did. Oh yeah, he did a 5.0. So he did very well. 1.29 though. I'm okay with that. It's alright. It is positive. Now how long till your potatoes ready? 10. Alright. So I think as long as this next game isn't crushing, I should be able to get my 7 wins. Because I need 3 more. So as long as we put up a fight, we should be alright. Recovery, okay, that's not great, but not bad. I forget. Final blows. Other weapons improve this weapon's damage and performance. Nah, I don't care about that. Thank you, Destiny. I love that you take me out of menus when you're loading. Fortress. It's not a bad pulse map.
Survival. Every death will cost you, Guardian. Fight smart. Three lives left. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. Minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. Last light. This is it.
Oh,
Your
yeah,
team's
moved
out
way
of
too far
line.
out there. Oh no, I've never... Baked potatoes have just never landed with me. Really, any potato dish. Is it not containing any potato? I don't know, it's just... Potato dishes are one of those things that I eat them because they're there, not because I want them. I'm never happy for there to be a potato dish. It's more just, okay, it's a potato dish.
Your opponents got the better of you.
Keep the potatoes. Like, I'd much rather have any pasta dish than a potato dish.
You trailed the
That being said,
Close the
what
gap.
is it nigiri? What's the potato pasta? Gnocchi. Yeah, I love gnocchi. It's really good. I think one of the meals that my wife and I like is just gnocchi with what is it? It's like just oil and some green stuff, like pesto, I think. It's like super simple but real tasty. We buy. We're not fancy enough in the pasta.
Last light. This is it.
Let's say we have a 9/10-month-old, so we don't really have time to do all of that kind of stuff.
No more
I don't know
lives
what I
on
was
your
thinking there. I
side.
just ran up to him. Oh.
All up to you
Pretty
now.
much, yeah.
Destroy them. 1 minute
Looks so
left.
tasty.
Been knocked out.
Damn, it's right behind him. Ah.
Your enemies have bested you. This time. Your enemy has a lead on you. Take it. Three lives left. Last light. This is it.
Which is?
You're out of lives. Fight on just the same. One minute. No lives left for your enemy.
Which one is that?
It's all up to you now. Destroy them. 30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this. Not enough. But it's not over.
I feel like that's just not good synergy.
Opponent has match point. Meaningless.
Yeah, but
Fight
who's
on.
using a bow in close quarters?
3 lives left.
I guess. Man, I'm just kind of mulling it over in my head.
Last life.
Oh, that fucker was just hiding behind the rock.
Just the same.
Hate campers. Just crouched behind the rock, waiting to cast super, like a total bitch.
Only one
There,
minute
shot him in
left.
the face. Well, someone else killed him, but I shot him in the face a couple times.
No lives left for your enemy.
Fuck.
Destroy them.
What did I-
Good. Show your enemy what a real fight looks like.
I have not played around with them yet, so I can't really comment on them. I think
Lives
from what I heard, or from what I read rather, in the TWABs, I like the way they sound, but it'll really depend on how they play.
The end comes to us all. Even Guardians.
I don't know, I try to avoid doing the just knee-jerk just reacting to things. It's like the slide nerf. Yeah. Or you're just like, oh my god, why does it take an eternity to charge? Yeah, there's certainly... I think you definitely have to be a little more cautious about what archetype you pick depending on what your playstyle is. Like PvE, slow charge time is going to be fantastic. It's going to do amazing things to enemies. But in PvP, you're going to get destroyed because that charge time is so long. Alright, good luck with your potato. Why are you blinking at me? There's literally nothing here. Whatever. I remember what Future and Shadow was from. Alright,
Survive.
Twilight Gap. I just need 3 wins. Be done with this part of it at least. Okay, another Shap player.
Commit to your battles wisely. Every death counts.
I remember seeing any snipers. That's a good start, I guess. Sniper last match. Really putting in some work.
Three lives left.
Oh, darn it.
Life. This is it.
So I'm gonna get down below. Did not work.
Your team's out of lives.
There we go.
Together as one. I love it. 1 minute. No lives left for your enemy. Destroy them.
Nice.
Your moment
That guy
of
desperately
clarity.
wants to shatter
Your
dive.
weapons, warlock.
My goodness.
One foe remains. Together as one. I love it. All opponents defeated.
Alright, we pulled that one back. They were farming us for a while there. Alright.
You have a lead.
Let's see.
Keep it.
Definitely bamboozled there. What the fuck is this guy? Ah, darn. Yeah, gotta clap me. Garn potato.
Last life. No more lives on your
Ooh,
side.
there we go, okay.
No lives left for your enemy. Destroy
better
them. 1
now.
minute. No more second chances. Fight to the finish.
Okay, we got heavy. What? Teammate, what were you doing? I'm still glad internet smell-o-vision is not a thing, because, ugh. Can you
Not
imagine
this time.
the dark
Being
places?
defeated.
No good would come of this.
You're evenly matched, but
That's true.
one team must fall.
Alright, as long as we can pull out 2 more wins, then I'm done with this, and I can move on to whatever's next. It doesn't matter. Who cares if it plays pretty? You're not a Gordon Ramsay. God. Ooh.
3 lives left.
This guy must have just unlocked stasis or something, because he is all about the shatter dive and like the freezing dodge. And he's just not very good with
This is
it.
it.
Yeah, but he's really not.
Your team's
Like, I don't know if he
out of
just
line.
isn't familiar with the arc of the dive or what, but like he keeps putting the grenade down way too early and just getting gunned down.
Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them. 1 minute. No more second
Heavy.
chances. Fight to the finish. Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh, I killed myself. God damn it. Speaking of paying attention. No, I just shot a wall with a heavy grenade launcher. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Both teams
We are a high IQ
End
player.
it.
Isn't that? Oh. Come on, at least get 1 kill, please. Yeah, you got him. How did you miss? Okay, he didn't miss. That's good at least.
10 seconds.
Okay, 1v1. You got this. It's not an advisable life choice. Hot potato does not belong on you. It belongs in you.
Tiebreaker active. The end is coming. Fight.
That's good. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, this 1v1 kind of painful to watch. Did you just jump off the edge? Oh no.
Not this time.
A shameful
Being
display.
defeated.
Yeah. Oh well.
Your opponents.
I
have
feel less
lead.
bad about that particular
Destroy it.
engagement. That's my teammate just literally jumped off the edge. Not on purpose, not like I give up, jump off the edge. Like I'm fighting and then oops, I'm off the edge now. he's only gonna get one with that. Yep, solo pop Chaos Reach. Alright, I'm okay with that, because I got Dawnblade and the other guy's got Striker. There we go.
You're neck and neck on reserve.
And I'm okay with that.
Last life. This is it. Enemy team is out of lives.
There we go. That evened the odds a bit. That does sound very
Your
tasty.
team's out of lives. 30 seconds. Both teams out of reserve. End this.
I cannot hear you chewing now. Discord's noise cancellation is doing its job.
10 seconds. One foe remains. Tiebreaker active. The end is coming.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna cap the tiebreaker then. That works.
You annihilated them.
Alright, one more round and we should be good. Well, one more round and at least I've got my pinnacle. That's really all I care about.
It's dead even. Which of you will survive?
Actually.
Three lives left. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish. This is amazing.
There we go. Alright. They have 0 lives, and it's 3v2. They have 0.
One opponent remains. 1 minute left.
Just let me pick up heavy and look at a wall.
Opposing team annihilated. Victory is within reach. Crush them.
Okay. See, I really want to use my rift for some things.
3 lives left. What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing. No lives left for your enemy. Destroy them.
Oh, that was just rude.
One opponent remains. Enemies down. All lives expended. Total victory.
Well, there we go then.
Out in the field, survival is everything. This match is yours.
3.5. 21 kills. That feels a lot better. Alright, what else do we need to do? Nightfall. I'm gonna go here first though. While that loads in, I'm gonna hit the restroom. Be right back.
Turn our backs on them now, might as well put a gun in their hands and point it at us. Huh. An intelligence report from Shiro 4 on future war.
Alrighty, here we are. What do we have? Hopefully I can focus some things here. What do we got? Splicer tools. Alright, definitely tools of the lost. Let's see what we can get. A bow. Machine gun, I think? Or an auto rifle. Grenade launcher. And another auto rifle, maybe machine gun. Let's see. Okay, so grenade launcher, chain reaction, field prep. It's pretty, but it's not great. So it's on the bow. I'm really curious. Dragonfly, archer's tempo. That's actually really fun. Stability. I don't care about stability. Draw time. That could be a lot of fun. I might have to play around with that. What else? Auto rifle, heating up dragonfly. Accuracy and stability, improving vertical recoil. Extended barrel range masterwork. Okay. With a pen, with a tactical mag even. Okay, that's fun. What else we got? 4th time's the charm, dragonfly. Accurized full bore. The reload masterwork. That's not terrible either. It's like no stability to speak of. Damn, those could be a lot of fun to play with. I think I like the sound of that one better, and I do want to try that one. Everything is dragonfly. Dragonfly, all the things. Dragonfly spec, really? Dragonfly spec. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that could be a lot of fun. I like both those. All right, what else we got to do? Quests. Excuse me. That's all I needed to do here. Let's go pick up some stuff. 20, I think I already have 20. Don't need that.
The XO are among the greatest.
What you got from me, Shax?
Ah, one of our brightest returns. This was
All
made
blades dull, Guardian. Especially yours. I saw you in the Crucible. It was shameful. Please don't ever enter again. That's all that. Talk to the Cryptarch.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
Ooh, Pinnacles shotgun. I didn't realize that dropped from the world queue. Cool. Wonder if it's any good. Oh, maybe because they put the 9 Trials of the 9 weapons into the dungeon where those drop, they moved those out into the world drop pool. That's probably what they did. Okay with that. I actually really want to see what I got. Use Pinnacles shotguns. Fun weapon firmly, and elemental capacitor. Okay, yeah, I don't love it. I love how it looks, but I don't love how it is. It's 20 though, which is the highest in this slot. Oh, $12.99. My brain for a second was like $13.99. Jesus. Okay, slide shot. Yeah, we are. Oh, you're 140. Interesting. Wellspring slide shot. Okay. Maybe the highest that I got in here. Yeah.
I want the kind the hunter's gonna want to see.
I'm just gonna get rid of you. Pretty sure once I masterwork you, you're full range anyway. And I like heating up a lot better.
Hey, how's the clan going?
Clan is going good. Sometimes I even play games with them. Alright, what do we get? So we got a lot of resilience, but overall pretty poor. Definitely don't need that. Don't need that anymore. 20, 1520, 29 is bad. 1520, they're both kind of meh. 1520, alright. Our average should be around 1320 now. Dim, what say you?
See you soon. We'd had clans in the city when I was a kid.
Alright, what else do I need to do? Did I do the EXO challenge yet? No, do that real quick.
Sorry.
I think the agility one's pretty easy. Let's see. It is, yeah, 1320. Stuff my 100 too. Whatever. See that later. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so we'll decide it's Wellspring, left and gold. Yeah, not great. Cute. No! Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Off the edge I go. It's this way, right? Alright, Alrighty, I'm doing the agility challenge, and then I was gonna go do some nightfalls or something. What are you feeling? Yeah, exo agility challenge. It's pretty easy to do on your own, so. Oh, they still award Pinnacles, so. Prophecy. Let me see. I might have a third. Let's see if he's still online. Well, he's offline there, but. No, he is away. Yeah, he was on when I got on, but I didn't message him because I wasn't sure what I'd be doing or when. Those spawned in right away. Which one? From what though? I didn't hear the first part. Oh, Destiny's music. Yes. Vibin'. I can go for some content in my health bar. Here we go. Probably bomb if you're talking dungeon. Fair enough. He is, but wasn't he gonna go, like, weep into his pillow or something? The one that starts with B is a hard no. The one that starts with R is I'm fine with. You're gonna have a great time. So you've been well into it for about an hour now, it sounds like. Oh, way the fuck over there. What the hell is this guy? There we go. Alright, that's that out of the way. High albedo. So high. So albedo. Yeah, you're like the only person online. Have you done Harbinger this week? Do you want to jump into that? Is that a yes or no? I was wondering if you wanted to do Harbinger. Take that as a no. Alright. Oh, good job, phone. I'm glad you rang for 30 seconds, but then didn't actually tell me you were ringing. I'm just gonna text him because my phone sucks. I think he's going through all right. Yeah, don't you love when your phone just spits out a notification that's just like, oh hey, it rang for 20 seconds and you never picked up. I'm like, yeah, definitely rang a whole lot there while you weren't ever ringing. I'm not sure what my teammates are running. I'm not even sure what's up, so I just have 2 of them. Let's see. You're very dead. God, there's one there too. Whoa, hang on. Did they make Scorn? Wait, does Scorn have stasis powers now? What the hell? When did that happen? Damn, that's way more interesting. Is that just a Nightfall modifier, or is that just standard fare now for Scorn? That's cool. I like that. Yes, but imagine if you could. Alright, this dragonfly blow is a lot of fun. Dodge it out of the way and dodge it into the way. It didn't work out that well for me. goes my team. 37 kills. Thank you, Dragonfly. You're carrying me. Guy's got the right idea.
Brought pleasure, killing my friends, I'm sure. Your uncontrollable bloodlust, taken out on all held dear.
Yeah, that was the right choice. Yeah, Prime. Man, I am having a fuck ton of fun with this bow. Archer's Tempo Dragonfly on the new seasonal bow. It's been quite enjoyable. How is PvP for you today?
Come, die for the last time.
Alright, sorry, mid-boss fight. Let me look in a second here. I definitely can't look away. Last Guardian standing. Only 2 of us in here? Why the damage phase taking so long? Where's our third go? There we go. Immune, finally. Alright, let's see. Oh, yep. That happy already, huh? Oh, it's because there's no trials. Yeah, but there's no trials, so what else are people going to do except sweat and comp? I feel like it'll get better when there's a little more trials happening. Damn it. alive. Delicious.
Killing just to kill.
Alright.
Your end when I return.
A blue. Great. Whatever. Alright. I think that is about what I will do for tonight. Got a little bit of time before family visits. So I will later. Alrighty. Oh, I got some work done. Got some Pinnacles out of the way. If you took the time to join me live or in the VOD, I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed your time here, do like and or subscribe. Both are incredibly useful to me. And I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next week. Like I said, I'm not planning on being on tomorrow night due to family being here. So I hope everyone has a great rest of their weekend and week, and I will see you all around. Have a good one.